Only smart people get up early enough to listen to the Francene Marie show. So thanks for listening, smarty pants.
Oi, Billy! Oscar! Dave! Get up! Francene Marie show's on! Good morning, campers! Pick up your coffee cup, make a cup of tea, pour yourself a beer. Hair of the dog, it's the Francene Marie show!
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Well, Miss North Carolina, United States, Marcie Trivette, she utilizes her title to promote her personal platform, which is Autism Speaks. Good morning.
Well, hello there. How are you?
I'm so good. Did I say Trivette the right way?
Yes. Well, you can pronounce it Trivette or Trivette.
Trivette. Okay. What do you prefer?
Well, I grew up listening to it pronounced Trivette just because there's Trivette Hall at Appalachian State University.
Where you went to school?
Yes, where I am an official alumna. But I have heard it Trivette ever since I was in grade school as well. And so my older brother goes by Trivette.
Okay.
And then the rest of the family goes by Trivette. So you can pick either one. It doesn't bother me.
It's a 2-syllable word, but I want to put 3 syllables.
I know.
Trivette.
I mean, we can turn it into an Italian word, Trivetti, if you want.
Trivette. You have a really nice personality. And
Thank
not
you.
that most Miss North Carolina, United States don't. I can just feel your genuine, unique self.
Thank you. That means a lot. I mean, I've always said I'm probably one of the most realist people that you'll meet with a crown on my head. And I just like to be myself. I mean, that's who I am. So take me for who I am.
And you know, at the station, we all know Ashley Strickland, and
yes,
she was competing.
Yes, I love her so much. She ended up being one of my really good friends during the competition, and after I was crowned, her and I still stay in touch, and she actually took me out to dinner, and we had a delicious cookie skillet. It was really, really good.
So you eat like real people.
Yeah, Taco Bell's my favorite.
Really?
Yes.
What do you like?
A number 7 soft shell, which is a chicken quesadilla, by the way, if anybody's wondering.
They have some crazy things on the menu. Chicken and a chicken.
I literally think it's the same thing, just in different forms. I'm pretty sure that's all Taco Bell is.
You know, when you think about what will be your platform, you know, because you've been in pageants all your life, most of your life.
Yes, I've been in pageantry since the age of 16, and I am now 28. So a good portion of my life has been in pageants, yes.
How do you know what platform you're going to pick? Do girls kind of ponder? Do they go, oh, well, what's more popular? What should I do?
I think that the most important thing is to find something that is important to you and that speaks to your heart. And autism really hits home with me. I have a younger brother who is on the spectrum, and he was diagnosed at the age of 10, and he is now 18. So I've watched him struggle over the years with autism, and it's just one of those things that when I found out what it was that he had when he was diagnosed correctly, that I wanted to find out more because I wanted to know what was my brother thinking, what was going through his head, what was he dealing with. And so that's why I chose Autism Speaks as my platform. So I think each girl tries to do that. I think they try to find something that they can be an advocate for, that they have a personal connection with.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I liked how you said how your brother, what was he dealing with? We never think of the person. What are they dealing with?
Right. And it's kind of interesting to talk to him about it. I mean, and I actually welcome it. I say, you know, if you meet someone with autism, ask them. They would love for you to ask questions rather than standing back and observing from afar. Just go up and meet them and ask them questions. My brother, he will openly tell you what he thinks about. He will say that, you know, numbers run through his head. He thinks about everything in numbers. And he will openly share that he views the world a little differently, that he has a million things running through his head at all times. And sometimes at night, it's hard for him to sleep because it's hard for him to turn it off. So I think that looking at my brother and seeing how everyone is like, what is autism? You know, how do people deal with it? Just go up and talk to someone with it. I mean, if you want to meet my brother, I'm sure he would openly share about it.
We never knew that.
Yeah.
We want to be polite.
Yes, I understand. I completely get that. But you have children who are on every end of the spectrum. Fortunately, my brother's on the higher end of the spectrum of autism. You have children who are on the very low end of the spectrum who are completely nonverbal. So it just depends on who you meet. Every child with autism is completely different.
A lot of therapies, a lot of medicine.
A lot.
Okay.
My brother went through several years of therapy, ABA therapy, and he was on medication to help him sleep at night. But he has done a complete 180 since then. So my brother went from being the very shy child in the back of the classroom that didn't have any friends his own age to being a starter on his varsity football team in high school.
What's his name?
Karsten Granja is my brother, so
I
love
like
him.
He's
my hero.
What about insurance? Can we talk about insurance a little bit?
Absolutely, yes.
A lot of his therapies covered by insurance?
It wasn't. At the time, autism insurance was not a thing in North Carolina. So my parents actually had to pay out of pocket for his therapy and his medication a lot of times. But fortunately now, North Carolina has autism insurance, which I am so proud to say. I was there when we were lobbying for the autism insurance bill to pass, and we were all sitting there in tears the night that it passed. We were very, very, very excited. And I will actually be in Washington, D.C. on April 3rd coming up to meet with legislators about autism. So I'm very, very excited about that as well.
And they'll listen to you because you have a crown.
I do. I do have a crown.
Have you noticed people listen to you more?
I use that crown as a megaphone many, many times.
You have to.
Yeah,
when
you do.
When it comes to important issues like this.
Yes.
People want to be covered,
Yes,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, I know parents who have moved their homes just to get to a place where they can get autism insurance. I know that many people have moved to special districts for schooling for their children to go to a special school for autism. It's a real thing. It's things that my family's dealt with, and I know so many other families that have dealt with the same things that we do.
Do you want to meet Marcie Trivette, or Miss North Carolina, United States? Well, you can on April 3rd.
Yes, I invite everyone to come out to Fry's Roller Rink in Concord, North Carolina on Monday, April 3rd. It's going to start at 5:30 and will end at 8 p.m. It's called Autism Skates. It's an event that I'm hosting. All proceeds will go to Autism Speaks, Carolina's chapter. And we're actually going to have a special guest, and I kind of want to announce this on your show.
Ooh.
I have not announced this yet, so this is breaking news.
Okay.
So we are going to have Kelvin Benjamin from the Carolina Panthers at Autism Skates.
I like it.
Yes, he's agreed to come out and meet with the kids and their families, and it's going to be an awesome time. We're really, really excited.
I like how the players,
Yes.
they take charge.
They do. They give back. And I love the Carolina Panthers. I think that everyone here does. So I'm excited that Kelvin's going to be coming out and supporting the cause.
So we have to come out. Come on.
Yeah.
The kids on the autism spectrum and their families, we have no idea what they go through on a daily basis.
No, they don't. And the cool thing about this event is when I took my brother to his skate nights when he was in middle school and elementary school, I noticed that we would get to the skating rink and it was just sensory overload. The music was too loud. The lights were too flashy. He would put his hands over his ears and he wanted to meet with his friends and hang out with his friends, but he just couldn't because it was too much for him. And so when I was thinking about what can I do to give back to these kids, and I thought about my brother at the skating rink, and for some reason I was like, these kids deserve to have a fun skate night with their families and their friends. And so I talked to the owners of the skating rink, and we're going to turn the music down to a level that they can tolerate. We're going to keep all the lights on so they're not flashing. It's not going to be sensory overload. We're going to have a party room designated as a quiet room with a therapist on site so that if they do have a meltdown, then they can go in the quiet room and they can kind of gather themselves together. But I want it to be an enjoyable night for them. I want them to be able to be in their element and be with other kids around that understand what they're going through.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really excited about this event. I mean, it comes from my heart. So
yeah,
I can't wait to see everyone there.
That's good. We got to come on out. I was particularly happy when Charlotte Douglas International Airport designated quiet spots for families traveling with children with autism or anyone on the spectrum.
Right.
And I like how the Charlotte Symphony had their concert just for the kids, with quiet music so they can experience it.
It's awesome. I mean, I can think of several events coming up. April is actually Autism Awareness Month. So that's why I'm doing this in April. And I know that I believe it's on April 1st at Concord Mills, they're actually having a autism-friendly bunny for Easter that you can go to, because sometimes kids just can't handle the lines and the noise and the chaos of the mall. So they're opening their doors earlier so that kids can go have their pictures made with the Easter Bunny in a autism-friendly environment.
We like her, especially because she likes the number 7 on Taco Bell's menu.
I do. Lucky number 7.
It's Miss North Carolina, United States. It's Marcie. She's utilizing her title to promote her personal platform, Autism Speaks. Come on, you got to join us. It is Autism Skates. Yes. I haven't been to that Fry's roller rink.
I grew up in Concord. Concord is my hometown. So I used to go to Fry's roller rink all the time when I was little, and I am so excited to be back. It's been quite a number of years since I've been in those doors myself, so it should be pretty entertaining to watch.
So she's going to put on skates and you're going to do your thing. Yeah.
Yes, and my sister queens will be there as well. So Teen Miss North Carolina United States will be there, Junior Teen, yes, and then even Miss South Carolina United States, Katie Mode, will be in attendance. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of us rolling around with our crowns on. I'm pretty excited about it.
So do you wear makeup every single day?
I don't. I know. It's pretty surprising. I don't wake up like this.
I woke up like this.
I know. I am not Beyonce. I did not wake up like this. Makeup's it's been growing on me for a number of years. I'm not going to lie. I'm one of those people, I used to watch YouTube videos to learn how to apply my makeup. And thankfully, being Miss North Carolina United States, we actually had a beach boot camp. Yes. No, this is real. I know you're giving me like this look like you don't believe me, but it's true. And we had a makeup artist. Her name is Dane, and she gave us a makeup lesson and taught us how to do our makeup. And it was the coolest thing. I learned so much I didn't know about makeup from her.
Because we do a lot of trial and error.
Yes.
You know, you get in the car. I'm notorious for trying a new blend of makeup, and you get in the car and you're orange.
Yes. Oh, trust me.
That light.
I have looked like a Oompa Loompa way too many times in my life.
But in your bathroom, you were like, I'm a rock star. What?
Yes. And then, so Dane taught me a lot of tricks.
Give us one. Can you share one tip? I learned that you should cut your false lashes to fit your eye, because we see these women, and I always wondered what that was. The weight of the lash, their face can't hold it.
Right. Well, and my eyes are pretty deep set, so she actually cut mine as well. So I cut my eyelashes every time I put them on.
Only the ends of them. Don't cut the length.
Yes. And then another thing I learned that I did not know is that you should just dab the eyeshadow on and don't rub it. Yeah. The pigment, you dab it on there and you don't rub it in.
You know, makeup artists do dab, don't they?
They do. They dab.
They dab.
Not the Cam Newton dab.
Cam Newton dab.
But actually dab their makeup instead of rubbing it in.
You know, we got that from our moms and grandmas. They
would
rub that rouge.
They would. And I tell you what, when I was 13, me and blue eyeshadow, I would rub that stuff on.
The lighter, the better?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. Now girls, they seem to know what they're doing because they're beautiful at age of 13.
Well, they have YouTube videos. I did not have a YouTube. I had to,
I went through
Glamour
that
Shots
stage.
was my place.
Yes. Yes, it was. I still have mine.
We all need a glamour shot. We all need to feel beautiful, and we don't have to wear makeup to do it, correct?
No, we don't. I mean, I have at least one day a week where I wear no makeup, and it just gives me, a fresh feel.
You can breathe. Your
skin can breathe, exfoliate.
Yeah.
Take the day off. Give your face the day off.
We got 3 more minutes. I know you're going to be somewhere July 1st.
Yes.
Tell us.
I am heading to Orlando, Florida for Miss United States. I am so excited. I worked very hard to get to where I am. And so now to go to the Super Bowl, essentially, of pageantry, I am very, very excited to take the stage at Miss United States and represent North Carolina. I cannot wait.
So a big tip, if someone doesn't like you and they're in the pageant, and they express that they don't like you, how do you handle it?
God bless you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think that, and I haven't dealt with this so much. I mean, I think that the girls do come in, looking to make friends, and because it's a sisterhood. We're all there, doing the same thing, working toward the same goal. And we all know that at the end of the day, only one girl walks home with the crown. And so when you have all of us there and you understand that, then you want to make those friendships to last for a lifetime. Because when you go home, what experience did you have? Did you have a good one? Did you make friends, whether you won the crown or not? And that's what I want to walk away with. And I think that most of the girls coming into it walk in with the same attitude. So I'm looking forward to making a lot of friends. And hopefully I don't meet anybody that doesn't like me. Hopefully I'm a likable person.
Right. Hope they don't rub you the wrong way.
Right. I know. Speaking of that eyeshadow rub.
Miss North Carolina, United States, Marcie Trivette, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. I have loved this time. This has been a lot of fun.
All right, Autism Skates. We're having it Monday, April the 3rd, 5:30 to 8 p.m. It's at Friars Roller Rink, 2800 Poplar Tent Road. That's in Concord, North Carolina. We'll see you on the floor. Woo!
Yeah.
This is Natalie. I know you've been wondering who this voice is. I have a face for radio, and I'm the voice of the Francene Marie Show. Oh dear.
This is my jam and jelly, y'all, on the Francene Marie Show. Spread that show out, girl. Spread it out.